All right, so this video, we're gonna be going over near side attacks. It should not be your primary attack because it's gonna be an overcommitment from you on the bottom person. If you're here, butterfly half guard, and Joel has normal posture, or he's posturing back, and I look to kick and come for an underhook. You can do this opening in whatever way that's really fancy. It opens this window, but as soon as I'm coming up, if Joel is looking for a darce, guillotine, or just head wrap passing, it's going to be very easy for him, okay? So do not have that as your primary attack. We'll always be using this far side series for our primary attack, okay? But when I'm going for this and he overcommits his weight forward, then I can start to attack the near side, okay? So for example, let's say I'm working a far side arm drag grip and he's starting to pressure into me. As soon as his head gets to the level of my head, now I'm gonna be able to pummel for that near side underhook, okay? So when I do that, I take my foot off of this near side hip, I pummel it out, I start to kick up towards the ceiling or towards the back of his head, and whatever grip I have, it's going to pummel underneath, okay? And it's going to punch through until it's parallel with my leg here, okay? Now, with this grip, this is all happening in one motion, but to chunk it in sections, now I'm going to start to punch over my head and immediately look for that far side high underhook, okay? From here, it depends on their pressure. Sometimes they'll completely flatten out. You can pop your head out the armpit and go out the back door. If you're trying that and they're pressuring in, we can go for the knee lever. If the knee lever fails, or if he starts to lift his hips up a little bit, we can place this near side butterfly hook in, and now we can work to our prior high underhook series and go to whatever guard that you prefer, okay? Let's do that again. So here, whatever grip I have, I just need his head up to the level of my head. Into here, get that far side grip, okay? Now, especially with body lock passing becoming more popular, if your legs are in front of you and you're going for this grip and he pummels this armpit over my top knee, as you see here, this is going to open up an overhook, okay? So whenever this happens, as soon as I feel this foot in my hip, I'm going to let go of whatever grip I have over here and switch to an overhook, okay? And don't forget, if he's looking to body lock pass, I need this foot into the far hip immediately because now he's overcommitted and I can look to double overhook sweep, or he'll open his arms and then now I can work my overhook sweep or heist to the front head, okay? So again, I'm into here, do whatever grip, he pummels the arm over, immediately looking to put him in danger as soon as this arm goes into my hip pocket, okay? Next is if people start to stand in your butterfly half guard, okay? So if they're a dummy and they just step that leg out without committing any grips, we're gonna attack the leg just like we did in butterfly guard, okay? I'm gonna get a grip, I'm gonna control his knee, get a deep grip as much as you can, a false grip, not just grabbing here at the knee, going as deep as possible. This grip can either be scoop grip on the Achilles or grabbing the front of the knee. I'm going to use my grips to pull myself underneath the joint, get my bottom leg behind his knee, and as you see, I'm immediately already starting to rotate my hips towards the opposite side, okay? Whenever we're going to X guard, we never want to be facing the leg, facing the ceiling. We always want to be facing where our opponent's facing, okay? As soon as that ankle's off of the mat, I'm scooping it up. Foot is on the mat, shrimping. If he's pressuring in, it might take a few micro shrimps here until we land in the position looking the same direction as our opponent. Again, go ahead. Okay, this time I scooped, and you see the benefit with starting with the scoop grip is it's already going to be shelved on your shoulder, okay? But most people aren't going to stand up like that. So what Joel's going to do is he's going to frame on my hip, frame on my bottom leg, step that leg back far so that I can't reach it, and he's going to stand in this direction, okay? If I get tunnel vision on the legs, I'm going to lose this position, but as you see, I got two arms committed to me, all right? So obviously, this far side arm is reachable. We can work our arm drag series, okay? By either going to the underhook, overhook, or if I'm pulling here and that leg comes a little closer, we can start to go for that far leg, okay? But if I'm here and that grip is too far back, or if I just prefer this series, what we can do is we can attack this near side arm, okay? So I'm gonna do whatever grip I have, I'm gonna switch to the elbow grip. Just make sure that you're gripping above the elbow and we're pinching, trying to pinch your fingers together. That way when he goes to pull away, even if he's sweaty, it slows it down a little bit. Our fingers get caught in the bones of the forearm, okay? Now from here, I'm gonna start to kick off of this near side hip, do foot onto this knee, or it can be anywhere, to be honest. I just need to create space so that this wrist is easy to grab. And once I grab the wrist, I'm gonna sit up to a butterfly guard. And from here, we can attack our 2-on-1 series. If this posture is anywhere from here, lower, we're attacking the triangle, okay? Pulling in, here, okay? As soon as he's pulling away, I'm gonna elbow drag, push across. If he's close, I'm gonna get front head, the back. If he's going away, I'm just gonna overwhelm him by essentially running with that grip. Okay, so one more time. And to here, can't get that arm, but we got this grip. And you can do this even if both knees are down as well. Okay, so let's say we're setting up here. I grab the grip, starting to push away so I can get the wrist. From here, I can switch. As you see, my toes are switching out once we sit to a butterfly guard. From here, I can attack the triangle or the elbow push.